Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So I want to talk about Pi Network reaching over 14 million users. That's a lot of people, making it one of the biggest cryptocurrency networks out there right now. Now, we know that over the last few weeks or so, the Pi Network has been testing advertisement on the actual app. And when you couple that with the many users, this is going to turn out to be a valuable network, no question. Um, Now, there are some other things happening with the Pi Network, such as node running, what's going to be happening with that. We don't know what's going down with the GitHub yet. The code, is it open source? What we're seeing a lot of is that Pi Network's not letting us know a lot of what's happening under the hood. Um, but the success of its network and branding effect seems to be there. So there's little reason to believe that this is not going to have, cryptocurrency is not going to carry some value. Now, of course, the big question is how much value? And that's a tougher question because we've seen products like this before, and whereas they seemingly seem like they could be worth a lot, they haven't really done much. We've seen the phoniums, we've seen the electroniums that have these very similar elements to what the Pi network has, even down to the marketing and getting many users and many wallets. But they seem to not make it above the threshold of where it needs to be. Um, so it's probably going to be different. Perhaps. We get to see, we get to find out. Of course, some of us are still trying to figure out with 14 million users, why is this not yet a tradable cryptocurrency? And I don't really know the answer to that. Some people believe that it should build itself up first, grow first, because if it doesn't do that, then you could possibly have a lot of people just dumping the coins on the market. One of the problems with freemium service models or any kind of model where you can obtain a lot of cryptocurrency for free is that in some cases people tend to associate free with little value. Now, this could be further from the truth, but that's just seemingly how it works out many times. So what do you do about that? Well, Pi so far has maneuvered pretty well with growing its network. Now it just needs to find a way to translate that value to some type of monetization because these operations do require quite a bit of resources. And right, if there aren't the market makers there and the value there, it's not going to work. So right now you can't really do anything with the Pi cryptocurrency. They've opened up the test net where you can kind of send the tokens back and forth, I believe now, to other accounts, but there's still no market is trading on. I don't think that's going to be the major issue, though. I think they can easily get on exchange. I don't think that's going to be the problem at all. But the problem can be is once the market's open, people just dump it and they just don't associate the value of the network, right? That can possibly happen. Or the price could stagnate. Or, depending on how many are out there and who got them, who knows what. But other great news is besides Pi Network, the Btcmyk price, which has very similar elements to it as well, has broken over 10,000 users. And while that's nowhere near as impressive as the Pi Network, it does have a tradable cryptocurrency and a lot of very interesting things going on with it that can make it a potentially bright future. But just take a look at this layout to the Pi Network site, and we can make some comparisons here. All right, here on the Btcmyk.com site. So let's just take a look at Btcmyk. Now, very similar layout design a little bit to like what we got with the Pi Network. And the Btcmyk site now just breaking over 10,000 users, 10,000 or 100 users or so on. And what's interesting about the Btcmyk network, however, is that it has basically it does have a tradable market. It trades on about 5 or 6 different exchanges. It's a deflationary coin. And similar to the Pi network, you're able to log into it and basically do a form of mining we call simulated mining, right? And that's very interesting. You can earn cryptocurrency that way. Um, Now, that doesn't mean that these networks are. BitcoinMYK.com has been around since late 2018. I think Pi Network's been around for years. Um, with the Bitcoin MYK project, there has been no type of copying of their platform or anything like that. As far as I know, we were always doing this thing since the beginning, and I believe the projects might have come out around the same time. So I think it's just one of those things where great minds kind of think alike. I think both of these projects are kind of similar, but it's just more accidental and incidental, right? Um, so that's all very interesting. But obviously, the Pi network far beyond us, but the same elements are there, right? The same, very much the same reasons, that people are using these networks. They have freemium service models where people can mine, and it could be a lot more distribution and participation. They're easy to use. Their applications are easier to use. They have referral programs, right, that encourage more participation. You can earn as you're doing that. The Bitcoin MYK project is also part of a fork, right? You can post to it, you can earn on it, and there's games, and there's just a plethora of things where you can do so many things with this network. Um, and I think that is what's I don't know if I'm logged in. It might, yeah, I have to be logged in order. And I'm not logged in right now. I want you to show you the membership area. But you can post here, do a lot of cool things, and you actually get paid for your posts, right, in the cryptocurrency. So I don't think the Pi network can do that yet. Um, the Bitcoin MYK cryptocurrency is also multi-chain, so it exists on several chains. So there's some differences there. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with Bitcoin MYK that doesn't go on with the Pi network. But I think both of these projects are getting members and starting to get successful because I think that they're resonating with the mass population out there and people, and that it's easy to use. It makes sense to people. I think the draw and pull to Pi would be it's easy to mine, right? You're not using all these resources. You have that participation. And with us, it's simulated mining, but we have universal basic income, and it's also part of a Bitcoin fork, right? So if you own Bitcoin, you get Bitcoin MYK free. The unclaimed tokens go out in universal basic income. You can do our simulated mining here, and there's just so much great things that can happen. But looking fantastic, guys, so far. With Pi Network, I think Bitcoin MYK is going to grow to be a massive cryptocurrency as well. And I think these projects certainly have a future. I don't know what the value of the Pi cryptocurrency will be, but I think the Bitcoin MYK token will perform very well because it's deflationary. It kind of works like bomb. The more of the um, transactions that are done, the more that the cryptocurrency burns. It gets less and less, right? Almost like the Bitcoin halving in reverse. So because of that and large growth, I think it will equate to the Bitcoin MYK cryptocurrency being valuable. And I think if the growth and incentive can keep going with the Pi network, which I think right now it has a lot to do with the referral program that's making Pi very valuable, and never underestimate the value of the participation and referral programs. Amazon has some of Amazon, the most successful platforms, companies, projects have referral program. Amazon has a referral program. Apple has a referral program. Walmart has a referral program. So Amazon, all these great projects have those. And I think that's what leads a great deal to their success. So you can go in our description area. You can, if you want to try out the Pi network, absolutely free. You're getting cryptocurrency to you free easily. Use our referral link. You have to be invited by a member of the network, which is us. Go ahead, join the network. Make sure you join the Bitcoin MYK network as well. Same thing, same project. Difference, We have a tradable market. You get free cryptocurrency they earn today. So you don't want to disservice yourself, and you don't have to wait with the Bitcoin and YK project, unlike the Pi network. But that's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, as always, take care.